What if I told you that you could start a business with €0? And I'm not talking about a side hustle where you're hoping for a miracle. I'm talking about a real, thriving business. One that's profitable, fun, and could literally change your life. No crazy investment, no massive loans. Just you, a bit of elbow grease, and a solid strategy. Sounds crazy, right? Well, buckle up, because today, I'm going to show you how you can buy and sell bikes and build your business empire, starting from absolutely nothing. Yeah, you heard that right. We're talking about a bike business that doesn't need a huge bank account to get started. You just need a little knowledge, some smart moves, and a dash of hustle. So, grab your helmet, my friend, because we're about to ride into a world of opportunity. Let me paint you a picture. You're sitting in a cozy cafe in Berlin, sipping on your cappuccino, maybe at one of those cool spots near the Brandenburg Gate, you know the ones. You check your phone for a second, and bam, you get an alert. Someone's selling a bike for way less than it's worth. You quickly send a message. But here's the thing. You don't need to have cash ready. You don't need to have that €10,000 burning a hole in your pocket. You just need to know what you're doing. You see, it all starts with one simple thing, opportunity. Let's rewind for a second. A couple of years ago, a guy named Luca, living in Milan, was stuck in a 9-to-5 grind. He had always dreamed of owning his own business, but didn't have enough capital to take the leap. One day, he was walking home from work when he noticed something strange. A barely used mountain bike, sitting out on the sidewalk with a free sign. It was a bit dusty, but hey, nothing a little TLC couldn't fix. Luca had an idea. What if he could fix it up, sell it for a profit, and then do the same with other bikes? He took that free bike home, spent a weekend cleaning it up, put up an ad online, and within a day, it sold for €100 more than he expected. Not bad, right? From that day forward, Luca started hunting for cheap or even free bikes. Whether it was on the street, in classifieds, or from a local auction, he began turning over bikes like crazy. And with each sale, his business grew until he had a full-fledged operation in Milan, specializing in buying and selling refurbished bikes. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, but how do I actually get started? Well, here's the thing. This bike buy and sell business is all about spotting opportunity, learning the ropes, and understanding the market. You don't need a fancy office, and you don't need to be some expert mechanic. Though, of course, it helps to know the basics. The key is finding those bikes that people don't want anymore and breathing new life into them. It's like giving a forgotten pet a second chance. A little love, some cleaning, maybe a new tire, and boom, you've got yourself a new asset. First things first, you've got to get your hands on bikes. Look around your local area. Ask your friends, browse the classifieds, and keep an eye out on social media. Trust me, there are people out there giving away bikes for free or at a super low price because they just want them gone. So, how do you get the best deals? Start with your network. Talk to people around you. Post in Facebook groups. Let your friends and family know you're looking for bikes to buy and sell. You'd be surprised at how many bikes are just lying around in people's garages, gathering dust. Check local listings. Websites like eBay, Gumtree, and even Facebook Marketplace are gold mines. Set up alerts for bikes in your area, and be quick. These deals don't last long. Free is your friend. Sometimes, people just want to get rid of their bikes. They don't care about getting top euro for it. They just don't want it anymore. That's where you swoop in and grab a bargain. Now, once you've got your hands on a bike, the next step is to inspect it. Look for things like frame condition, is it straight? Any cracks or major dents? Tires and wheels, check for any damage. These can often be fixed with a little elbow grease. Gears and brakes, are they working smoothly, or do they need adjustments? If you're not sure about the mechanical side, don't worry. You don't have to be a pro right away. Learn as you go, and there are plenty of online tutorials, local bike shops, or even YouTube channels that can show you how to fix common issues. Now, here's where the fun begins. You've found your bikes, you've cleaned them up, maybe even changed the gears or fixed the brakes. You're ready to sell. But wait, how do you price your bikes? Well, pricing can be a tricky thing. You don't want to overcharge, but you also don't want to undersell. So, let's say you've got a bike that's worth about €250. The key is to find that sweet spot where you're making a profit, but it's still an attractive offer to potential buyers. Here's a tip. Take a look at other listings. If you see bikes similar to yours going for €300, but you know yours is in better condition, you can price it around €280 or €290. And if you're unsure about pricing, here's a hack. Just ask a local bike shop what they'd sell a similar bike for. I bet they'll be happy to give you a rough idea. And hey, you'll build a relationship that could help you later. Let me tell you about Sophie in Berlin. She started her bike flipping business last year with just one used bike that she picked up for free from a local ad. Today, Sophie runs her own thriving online business where she sources bikes from all over Europe, refurbishes them, and sells them for a profit. She's now making over 1,500 euros a month doing this full-time. And here's the best part. Sophie didn't start with a huge investment. She used her knowledge of bikes, her hustle, and a little creativity. That's it. She started small and built up slowly. Today, she's considering hiring her first employee to help with the workload. Talk about growth. So, you're probably asking, how can you take this to the next level? Well, there are some key strategies you can implement to grow your bike flipping business even faster. Build an online presence. In this day and age, you have to be online. Whether it's Instagram, Facebook, or your own website, show off the bikes you've worked on. People love to see the transformation from a rusty old bike to a sleek, functional ride. Offer customization services. Some buyers might want a specific color or custom accessories like baskets or panniers. If you can offer those services, you'll stand out from the crowd. Expand your inventory. As you gain more confidence, consider buying bikes in bulk from auctions or wholesalers. This will help you scale faster and increase profits. But let's keep it real. Starting any business has its challenges. You might face setbacks, like bikes that need more repairs than you expected, or a bike that just won't sell. That's part of the journey. But remember, the people who succeed are the ones who keep pushing, even when things get tough. And just like Luca, Sophie, or even Alex in London, you have the power to take this business wherever you want it to go. At the end of the day, the bike buy and sell business is more than just a way to make money. It's a symbol of opportunity. You can start with literally nothing and build a thriving business with a little creativity, hard work, and the right mindset. So what's stopping you from hopping on this ride? Whether you're in the streets of Madrid or the countryside of France, you can make it happen. If you're ready to take the first step towards financial freedom, why not start with a bike? Who knows where that one small investment could take you? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more ways to take control of your financial future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
What if the secret to making more money has always been out there, just hidden from you? At Dollarmine Tricks on Patreon, we share simple, proven pro tricks to boost your income, smart online business ideas, and real strategies that successful people use every day, but rarely talk about. No fluff, no complicated theory, just practical pro tricks and methods that actually work. Join Dollarmine Tricks on Patreon today and start your journey to real financial freedom.